Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Thank you very much for your tweets. Shaka is here. Craig's having problems with his air conditioning. The air conditioning man might join in as well. Make more sense than Craig, probably. As we start off by asking Shaka, are you jealous of Andy Carroll's beard? Is it a beard? What is that?
It's a kind of Wolverine-looking beard.
Yeah, I know.
It's a really weird beard.
Yeah, I know. It's
No, I am not.
Tiger King.
My beard was lush and beautiful in its own right.
Yeah, right.
And I'm not jealous of that beard.
He looked like Lemmy, didn't he?
Your boy Lemmy, yeah, that's true, yeah.
My boy from Motorhead, Lemmy Kilmister, he did. He looked like Lemmy.
Based on the recent success of Chelsea, Manchester United and Wolves, Craig, do you believe that Leicester will keep a Champions League position?
I would have to look at their fixtures.
I can tell you them. Would you like to know them? They've got to play Everton, Arsenal, Sheffield United, Crystal Palace, Spurs and Manchester United.
So I would say it could be in doubt. I think they had 2 league draws since the restart. Haven't played particularly well. Vardy stopped. The goals have dried up a little bit. So yeah, I mean it is feasible. They could be the team that comes under pressure.
They're 3 points ahead of Wolves at the moment in 5th, Shaka, but they do have a game in hand.
I think right now Leicester fall out of the top 4. Listen, I totally sympathise with how good a season they've had, but ever since the break, they've just not been able to find any kind of form, and that's a tough finish as well. Spurs and Manchester United all vying for those same spots. I think they miss out.
After a run of good performances lately, does Ross Barkley have a long-term future at Chelsea, Craig?
Yeah, I think so. I think Lampard admires him. I think he knows he can change a game. I think the consistency is something he'll be looking for. But he knows he's got goals in him from the middle of the park. And I don't think he'll be looking to throw the baby out with the bathwater just yet. And whilst he can come on and change games like he did today and score goals like he did today, I think he's got a future there for the time being. I really do.
Shaka, which young midfielder will be talking about more in 10 years' time? Chelsea's Billy Gilmour or Barcelona's Riqui Puig?
I think the easy answer to this is Riqui Puig, and I'm going solely on how much Ali loves him at this point. Yeah, that's the big decider right here. There's a lot like that can happen in 10 years, especially with these young players and the direction that they go in. But Riqui Puig certainly seems to fit at Barcelona well. So I'm going to lean that way.
Craig, when you have a first life like Billy Gilmour did, obviously had a bit of a mare against Leicester today. Is that just one of the things that you just as a manager would say, look, this is your learning experience, move on, as opposed to kind of giving him some sort of rollicking?
Oh, he won't have got any kind of rollicking because you're just going to destroy a young guy's confidence, and Frank Lampard's not going to do that. He's been a young guy himself at West Ham. Coming through, and people were saying he's only getting a game because his dad and Harry Redknapp and blah blah blah. So he understands. Look, Billy Gilmour, and they know at Chelsea how talented he is. We've seen it in the Chelsea first team. But he had a game where it didn't start well for him, and sometimes when a game doesn't start well, particularly for a youngster, it rarely gets better because you're then trying to force the issue. It's in your head, and you lose the confidence, and then you start playing some bad passes. He played a lot of square passes today. And that were cut out, but he's a 19-year-old, and it's a big learning curve, and people don't realise how difficult it is for kids to come in. You know, we've got German internationals in the team like Rudiger, and you got guys that have been there, seen it, and done it. And here we have a teenager, so there's no way in this world he was getting anything else other than an arm round him from Lampard and Jody Morris and saying, listen, you know, this is what you need to work on, and this is what you need to improve. So he'll get it.
Craig, who'd be a better fit at Juve, Jimenez or Milik?
Good question. Milik from Napoli. I would say Jimenez at the moment. I think Jimenez is got a bit of everything, and clearly the air conditioning guy's on the way around because the dog's barking, so he'll be coming in a minute. But I like Jimenez, and I think he's got another big move in him. But Wolves might get into the Champions League, and that could keep him at Wolves. And I'm flanneling a little bit to the fella comes in. Make it cheap.
Hey,
cheap, lad.
Shaka, I heard him off air talking to him, and he was so nice. All right, boss, what's going on? You know.
Yeah.
Craig Burley, one of the people.
There's two totally different Craigs.
Well, I'm trying to keep the price down, and that takes a little bit of rubbing of the ego. That's what it was.
Oh, you're good at air conditioning, man.
Well, I know. I used to be an air conditioning technician myself.
Oh yes.
But I just haven't got the time to fix it.
No,
so I had to call somebody.
You're full of hot air. Shaka, what kind of outfield training, shooting accuracy, penalty taking, headers, etc., do goalkeepers go through in the big leagues now? Has it changed since the start of the sweeper-keeper wave?
Well, we don't go through that. I mean,
no.
Taking penalties. No, listen. No, we don't, and I don't think that's changed. Clearly, the role has changed. But are you going to tell me that Edison, for some reason, is taking headers in training? That don't make any kind of sense.
But he clearly practices his passing. Would you do that? Because you just used to whack it up the field. That was it, yeah?
Well, I used to practice whacking it up the field. And whacking it into the stand. Just kicking it as hard as I could, wherever I was facing.
Has Craig seen anything lately that can be considered one of his boiling points? Well, lack of air conditioning, I think, is one.
Yeah. Really, I just got told the price of a new unit, and I was like, no. I'll boil in this house rather than pay for that. Where's a cheap fan? I'm going to get a cheap fan. That's what I'm going to do. No, not really, because I don't think it's a time and a place for boiling points because of the current situation we're in, really. So I haven't been looking for it, going out my way. People still getting angry about drinks breaks.
Yes.
Do you see that, Dan?
Yes, and you don't mind.
Well, listen. We have live sport back, right? People were moaning no live sport, no soccer, no this, no that. What we're going to do? Now we have live sport. The soccer has started in Europe. The big leagues have kicked off, and people are angry that there's 5 subs and a drinks break. It's the heating engineer. Get out! Bloody dog, nosy. You're not going to pay him, are you? So don't even come in.
So Barney has to come in now. People might not know who
Barney
comes
in.
Come on,
Barney's come in. But Barney just stuck his nose in and went, what is it? I know a bit about air conditioning. Follow him round. I mean, follows him round. He's following around like a dog.
Well, yeah, there we go. So you don't mind water breaks? Listen, he's changed. No. He's changed now, Shaka.
I'm not changed, but we have no. I've not changed, but we've had no live sport for 3 months, and now we have live sport. No. But yet people still complain about a water break.
No, I know.
But what would you rather have? No water break, no live sport. Live sport with a little water break. What's the problem?
It's almost like complaining when you have to wait for a press conference after a match when you're sat at home. Who would do that, Craig?
Well, why do I need one of our producers who will remain nameless? Why do I need him to wait on a press conference just in the off chance gets a little snippet that he thinks we're going to insert in the show? Right? I don't care. Don't care what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for. I just want to do the show, right? Because I've got things to do.
Busy man.
Golf.
This is a terrible question to ask both of you because you're horrible at this. Best movie to watch during the lockdown?
Shaq.
Yeah, see, Shaka hasn't watched anything ever. And you watch old Russian spy movies, Craig.
Yeah, or YouTube documentaries about inside North Korea.
Brilliant, there you go.
I haven't watched much recently, to be honest with you. I'm trying to rack my brains.
No. What's the last thing you saw at the cinema? Gravity? Didn't you take Evan to go and watch Gravity and it was terrible?
Oh, that was 7 years ago.
Yes.
I've been to cinema since then.
Have you?
No, I went to watch. Is it American Sniper?
Yes. Yeah. Won the Oscar. Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of years ago I went to watch that.
I think that's more than a couple of years ago.
Well, I watched that a couple of years ago. I did not say I went to watch it when it came out.
Well, you must have done it. It's not going to be seen in the cinema 3 years after its release date, is it?
I asked for them to put it on for me.
Just sit in the air conditioning.
I was in the cinema on my own. So put it on, boss. It came up on the big screen.
Shaka?
I 2 nights ago I watched Lion King, the latest remake live action thingy.
Yes.
That's as good as. That's the only thing I've watched. Only movie I've watched all lockdown.
And as a Disney movie, Shaka, I'm sure you would join me in saying it is a wonderful piece of art.
Well, I thought that went without saying.
Yes, of course.
It was a wonderful piece of art.
Very good, very good. Excellent.
Well, I might watch it again.
I think I'll watch it as well.
Oh, I did. Hey, I did watch a film on.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I did. Can't remember the name of it.
Brilliant.
What was it? No, I was gonna get a promo in there because I watched it on. This is my corporate phrase.
Right.
Today I watched it on Disney Plus.
Okay, right. But you don't remember the name of it, and if it was any good.
Of which I have bundled my ESPN Plus.
Right. Yes. Okay. Right.
Where you can watch the show 7 days. You can watch the show 7 days a week.
What was the
ESPN
movie?
Plus. I don't know. I can't remember.
Why'd you bring it up?
It involved a boat and a lifeguard from Boston. It's on Disney Plus.
Okay, check it out. Boat and a lifeguard from Boston. Sounds good.
Well, I'll tell you what I watched. No, what's the name of that?
I don't know.
Pirates of the... That's what I watched on Disney Plus. And I've never seen Pirates of the Caribbean.
Did you? That doesn't quite seem like your sort of movie.
It's not.
No.
But I watched it. What's his name? The guy who was the main guy.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. Yeah, quite liked it. It's quite good.
Good. There we are. I think it was just us a sort of movie podcast.
So you can't say I've not done a corporate bit today.
No, I think Disney
we've sold it.
Very happy. Thank you very much to Shaka and Craig. We will be back tomorrow for more movie reviews. Until then, goodbye. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.